This is Doofy McButterscotch, and we are back to do the rest of Mel Gibson's movies. Let's get back to Maverick. Well, it's about that one TV show that I did not watch, so there's a lot of jokes in there that don't really make a lot of sense to me. Maybe a few cameos, but I didn't get it. It was one of those goofy westerns. It might make sense to you if you're a Maverick fan, but if you're not, you might want to ditch this one for some other movie. I give it a thumbs down. Payback, Porter. They're both really simple. And it's about Mel Gibson. He's got a gun. He tries to kill a whole bunch of people. And that's about the whole plot. There's not a lot going for it. No catchphrases, no awesome moments. You know, if you go up to a film critic, they're not going to bring up Payback. They're going to be like, what? What? I've never even heard of that movie. They're not even going to know that movie at all. Payback, yeah, average. Very average. Mel Gibson, well, he was really cool and awesome up until he made Passion of the Christ. Then he fucked himself over, so there you go. Now he's a villain. He's a bad guy. Yeah, Mel Gibson. Moving on to Danny Glover. Color Purple. Oh yeah, we already did that one. Royal Tenenbaums. Oh jeez. Dark comedies. Dark comedies are not my favorite. I like regular comedies where you laugh. I mean, not all dark comedies are terrible, but most dark comedies, I mean, they deal with serious issues that aren't usually laughable. So, I mean, there are good ones, but this is not a good one. This isn't a good dark comedy or a good anything movie. I mean, it deals with suicide, divorce. They threw in Ben Stiller to try to make the comedy aspect stand out a little bit more, but honestly, I mean, he cannot resurrect this movie. I mean, it's not his best performance at all. It's a very mediocre performance by Ben Stiller, as well as the rest of the cast. I mean, there's nothing really that great. They even have Kevin Kline in there. Not even he can make this movie good. I mean, it's so boring and drab. It's just not good. It just sucks so badly for a comedy. Geez, it's just not good at all. I would not recommend it at all. Witness. It's about Amish people. Should it have been called Witness? Well, technically a little Amish boy witnessed a murder, but I personally think they should have called it Amish something something something. I can't think of the words. If I can think of them later on in the video, I will think about it. But yeah, it should have definitely had the word Amish in it because it's heavily influenced by that aspect. It's a lot more Amish than it is about a witness. That's one tiny little part of the film. It's way more about Amish. Oh, I know a good name. Indiana Jones Goes Amish. That would have been a really accurate portrayal of this movie. That would have been way better than Witness, in my opinion. Or if you're a Star Wars guy, Han Solo travels back in time to Amish world. That would have worked too. Both of those titles would have worked much better. But I mean, it's a pretty average movie, unless you're Amish. But if you are, you probably aren't watching this because you don't have the internet. But if you like harassing the Amish, then you can watch Witness. Or, better known as Indiana Jones Goes Amish. Oh yeah! Lethal Weapon! Well, this is the first in the series of 4. It shows how Danny Glover met Mel Gibson, and how Mel Gibson was kind of off-the-record cop, and Danny Glover was an on-the-record cop, so it's kind of a mismatch at first, but they learn to get along, and of course they take down a bad guy. So yeah, Lethal Weapon. Predator 2. It doesn't have Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, so you're not going to find him in there. And it's got more predators, but they're set in the city instead of the jungle. So if you really wanted to see that happen, see the whole Predator thing, except not in the jungle, but in the city, yeah, you could give this one a shot. But if not, it's really dodgeable. I mean, it's not a movie that's famous at all. I mean, it's like an unnecessary sequel. I mean, it's not like the Alien movies where they had a whole bunch. This is only one sequel. Predator 2. Oh, Angels in the Outfield. Wow, this one. Oh, it's cheesy. It's one of those little kid movies where you watch it when you're a little kid, you think it's awesome. But when you watch it again when you're an adult, you think it sucks. Because it's really, really childish. Some childish things never get old. Like Aladdin. That will never get old. It doesn't matter how old you get, Aladdin will always be an awesome movie. But some child movies just, they stay in that child zone and they do not follow up in the adult area. Angels in the Outfield. I don't recommend it, even if you are a baseball fan. Dodge it. Dodge it fast. The Rainmaker. There is no rain, nor is there a maker. It makes no sense. Just like this movie. It makes no sense at all. It is a courtroom drama. They threw in Matt Damon in there just for shits and giggles. And they threw in Danny DeVito just as a joke. Because no one would want to watch this if it wasn't for that. And by the way, Danny Glover stars for like 2 seconds as Judge Tyrone Kipler. He's not a main star in the film. So don't watch it because he's in there. He's hardly in there at all. The Rainmaker, it's just a courtroom drama just like all the rest, and there's nothing really that cool about it. It's a lame movie. When you're watching it, you ask yourself the question, why am I sitting here? Why am I watching this when I could be doing something so much better? I could be out at a restaurant with my family. I could be on a vacation in Disney World, but yet I'm sitting in my couch watching The Rainmaker. Why? I don't know. Why would you watch it? Rainmaker. Don't do it. Danny Glover. Yeah, not the best. Yeah, I don't really like his acting. He seems boring, and he doesn't seem original, and he seems like he'd be a prick to meet in real life. Danny Glover. Jeff Goldblum, the Jurassic Park guy. Oh, Jurassic Park, what do I think of this one? Oh, wait, holy crap, we're running out of time again. Oh, my goodness, we'll have to do Jeff Goldblum in the next video. We'll see you then. Oh, yeah.